How did you get started in the accordion world?
I got started in March of 1984 via a button accordion, and my mom had found a teacher here in White Plains, and Cliff Scholl was my teacher, the gentleman up there, and started lessons and never stopped. Been playing ever since. And it's been a passion. And then started my business in 2007.
So you also repair accordions here?
Repair, sell, and repair accordions, yeah.
Do you remember the first time you disassembled an accordion?
First time I disassembled an accordion? Yeah. Probably a few years before I started my business, 2007, so a little over 20 years ago.
Do people ask you to do mods on the accordions, or no mods?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the clientele around here?
I have everybody from Italian, Polish, Mexican, I've had Chinese, Jewish, I think I've had just about every nationality. I've had some Caribbean, I've had South American, Brazilian, American as apple pie. I mean, I've had everybody. I think even Haitian for sure. Dominican, Colombian, you name it. Just about everybody has come through with the accordion.
Is this the location since 2007?
No. Location is started in White Plains, but different location.
Okay. Where is your family?
Italian.
Your family's Italian. Both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Off the boat.
They were born in Italy?
Yes. First generation.
What year did they come here?
In the 60s.
In the 60s. Were they musicians?
Nope.
No?
Nobody in my whole family was a musician. Nobody. Except me.
That's interesting. Do you play accordion adjacent instruments like
No.
the piano? No? Just accordion?
Just accordion. Made accordion my whole life. Growing up, and still is.
Do you perform?
I do. I perform events, parties, birthdays, weddings, festivals. Not as much as I used to, but I still perform.
Is there like a solo or a band situation?
Mostly solo, if not a duo, a guitar player or a drummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has business been like throughout the years since 2007?
My business has been pretty good. I do ship coast to coast. I deal with every state. I've dealt with Canada. I've dealt with Mexico. I've shipped to Guatemala. I've shipped to New Zealand. I get requests from Eastern Europe. So I deal with an array of the world, if not the United States at least.
Have you been to Italy?
Yes, many times.
Have you been to the factory?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I have to go there every 3-4 years because I'm the distributor for 2 brands for the whole United States, so I have to be in contact with them physically every so often.
How do you see accordion culture in Italy versus the United States?
Oh, the accordion in Italy is number one. Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah.
So young kids are playing?
Very much so.
Wow.
You have 5-year-olds that play amazing accordion, and here, unfortunately, not as much.
Where in Italy?
All of Italy.
All over?
Oh yeah. Top to bottom, all kids play and enjoy it.
Are they playing old music or yeah?
A lot of the old music, a lot of traditional folk music. traditional folk music in Italy is a big thing with the younger crowd. Traditional.
Do you have children?
I do. One daughter.
How are they with the accordion?
No accordion yet, but hopefully, but very musically inclined.
Is she curious about it, or
No.
no?
It's always been there, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you give lessons also?
I do not give lessons, no.
Okay.
I will eventually, but not at the moment.
What is what is the turnaround on like somebody brings their accordion in, like what is usually wrong with an accordion?
Anything could be wrong with an accordion. It could be something that's very simple, I did do in one day, something I have to restore in 6 months. So
Yeah.
anything in between.
Do you like? I'm assuming for a lot of the old ones, they don't make the parts anymore. Or do they?
Well, they make parts. Parts are standard, I guess, even throughout the old antique ones. Parts are very standard.
So, but you don't have to maybe like make parts yourself? ever?
No.
No?
Usually I just get them from Italy.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Where's your family from originally?
My mom was from Calabria and my father was from Avellino.
Did they grow up listening to the accordion at all, or why did your mother push you towards the accordion?
No, and she didn't push me to the
Oh, so
accordion.
you just
I
happened
took it on my own, and she's the one who found me the teacher.
But you just found an accordion somewhere?
Yeah, through a family friend, so to speak. I just was very attracted to it for some odd reason, and then when I saw that accordion, I think it was 4, and then at 5 is when she found the right teacher and geared me towards something. Apparently, she saw that I would be interested in. Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
Westchester.
Westchester.
Yeah.
So, when you were a teenager, what was that like? 90s, late 90s, the early 90s.
90s, yeah.
What was it like, with people your age knowing that you played the accordion?
It made me very, very popular. Made me very popular in the accordion. Yeah. In high school, especially. I mean, any school. That was very well respected and well known. I never really got disrespected. I never got looked down on, which I thought was great. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
What kind of music were you listening to at that age, teenager?
I like all types of music. I like all types. Accordion music is my favorite. I mean,
Yeah.
but I listen to all types of music. It's not, I don't dislike anything really, unless it's nerve-wracking or something. But I like, classical. I like all types of music. I mean,
Like if there was a band coming into town and you're like, I better go see them play, or an artist or someone, like who would it be not accordion?
oh, that's a good question.
Hmm.
Never thought about that.
I guess it hasn't happened.
No, maybe an Italian artist. Italian. Who did I go see? Well, it's not a band. A singer.
Giovanotti?
No, Eros Ramazzotti. I went to see.
I don't know.
Eros Ramazzotti. I went to see when he came. Was it 10 years ago? I think he was in Brooklyn. Yeah. But nothing that catches my my eye right now. No, that's a hard question. No.
What was your training like on the accordion? How long were you doing lessons for?
Lessons I did just shy of 20 years. My teacher did pass away in 2002, and then I took some coaching. Karma Carrozza and Mario Taka, who I mentioned, and just a little bit, and so just shy of 20 years. Yeah.
That's a long time.
It is. But I practice whenever I can, when I get a chance.
What's the local accordion community like? Is there one?
Local accordion community?
Yeah.
Yeah, customers that play for fun. Again, Mario Taka's Westchester, and he has a lot of students who I've sent, and there is a good size accordion community in Westchester. Yeah, pretty good actually. They come in, whatever. Yeah, I do whatever I can for them.
I don't know. What else would you like to know?
Or is there anything you'd like us to know?
Big into the history of the accordion. I'm a history buff for the accordion, where Paul Ramuni had mentioned me in his book as being the historical information guy.
What's your favorite accordion?
What's my favorite accordion? Probably the Bugatti right now is my favorite. It's what I have at home, and I have two of them.
What about it? Why is that?
But they're well made.
Yeah.
They're well made, yeah. Very well made. One of the top brands right now in all of Italy that's making accordions. Very popular throughout the world. I mean, they sell thousands of accordions a year worldwide. And they do that because they're great. I mean, if you don't have a great accordion, you really can't be successful in having a factory, a large factory like they do, 35, 40 employees. Yeah.
That's a lot of accordions per year.
It
2,000,
is.
you said?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. At least. Yeah. And that's just one factory. There's about a dozen or so factories, so you figure they're pumping out 15,000 accordions a year, maybe more, worldwide. So yeah, it's a good thing, and obviously, accordions range from the small little guys for $3,500 and up to 40,000. You can play for an accordion, a good accordion. I mean, you're talking the top. So yeah, I think Bugatti's my favorite.
How are the accordions made in the factories? Like, are they
Handmade?
They're all handmade.
Handmade. They've always been handmade.
Is that every single accordion?
Every single accordion. Since 1863 in Italy, accordions have always been handmade. People in other countries try or have tried to make accordions, but were never as successful as Italy has been. Germany has made mediocre accordions for a long time, and China has tried to make accordions which unfortunately are not good. Russia has tried to make accordions, and a lot of these people who own or have owned these other factories throughout the world have lately incorporated a lot of Italian parts to their accordions because they know that at least having Italian parts in their accordions are much better, will make the accordions better. If not, some of them unfortunately have accordions fully made in Italy. Like Hohner has an Italian line, but it still says Hohner, even though it's not German made. And then they have a Chinese line. So there's no more middle of the road German accordion anymore. It's always either Italian or Chinese.
What are the parts that people replace? The bellows or the reeds?
Anything could be replaced. Anything gets replaced on an accordion. It could be screws, it could be keys, basses, it could be bellows, reeds, switches, electronics. Anything could go on an accordion. It's not just one part that goes.
But say, for instance, I had a Chinese accordion and I wanted Italian parts on it. Like,
You can't.
No?
You can't do that, no. Once it's made, it's made.
Oh, really?
You can't make those type of modifications.
Okay. Because you said that some people put Italian parts on their...
The people who have the other companies, like Hohner, for example, or a Russian accordion company may buy Italian parts and make their accordions in Russia with Italian parts.
Yeah.
But you cannot, once the accordion's made, you cannot change the parts. There.
Um, as we know, or as we are aware, you and Juan Carlos are uh, the the two main
Juan,
accordion repair people.
yes, Juan Carlos only does repairs. I do repairs and sales. He might be more intense in terms of restoration. I do minor restoration and more just general repairs. But I do sales. Juan Carlos does not do accordion sales per se. But yeah, we're the only two in, I think, all of New York State at the moment. And there is nobody in Connecticut but Paul, and he does minor repairs, very minor stuff. And that's it. There's, maybe a colleague in New Jersey, and but I think throughout the whole United States, you're talking maybe a dozen people that do what I do. Unfortunately, it's not really easy to come by an accordion repair shop or sale shop store.
I'm assuming you're always busy because of
Yes.
that. Do you and Juan Carlos throw each other work? Like when you're
So, yeah, it depends on where the people are calling from. If they're closer to me, well, he says go. And if somebody's closer to him, I just say, well, call him. But he buys all his accessories from me. Unfortunately, I have to deliver them because he doesn't drive. But he buys all the accessories from me. And so we work. Yeah, I've known Juan Carlos for 26 years. We're very good friends.
Nice.
We both learned a lot from Alex Music, who used to be on 48th Street, and who just passed away not too long ago. They actually called me to play a few numbers at his service, and so yeah, go back a long time.
Yeah, I was at his shop maybe a week or two ago.
Oh, Carlos, yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed him.
Oh, yes.
And I was very impressed with his work on the like molding the perloid over
The celluloid.
the celluloid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does that I don't do. But that's very intense, and I think that he's gone a little more low key on that because it's intense work, very intense work, and he's got a ton of work as it is, and so yeah, we need another repair person. At least I need somebody to help me. You want to learn how to
You can
repair?
get an intern. We'll get you
An
an intern.
apprentice.
An apprentice. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the exhibit will inspire some young.
Yeah,
people.
maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I mean, we can do a little list of people that might be interested in apprenticing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
The thing is that they have to have a little bit of a background, either working with their hands or a musical background.
Mm.
It would help immensely because to start from nothing,
Yeah.
like zero nothing, in either a musical background or somebody who's like a carpenter or something, or very good with their hands, to start from nothing, it's going to be very intense. It's almost not worth it for anybody, either one of us. But somebody who has some kind of trade, let's say, or maybe even a musical type thing, I think it would be easier for them to learn. And I learned half of my stuff I learned in Italy, half I learned here, but I could definitely teach somebody to do, repairs that are needed.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
We'll
Marco
make
might
a list.
become an apprentice.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, along with the 10 other things I have on my plate. But yeah, if you want anything to share, if you have a joke, do you have any
Oh, yeah.
accordion jokes?
Joke. A guy finishes a gig, and his wife says, "I need you to go to a store, buy bread and milk." So, guy parks the car in the parking lot, and he has his accordion in the car. So he goes into the supermarket, and it comes out 10 minutes later, as he's walking to his car, he sees glass on the floor near his car, and he drops everything and runs. He says, "Oh my God, they stole my accordion!" So he runs to the car. He looks in, and he finds 2 more accordions.
It's funny that I feel like I ask people if they have jokes on accordions, and most of the jokes are self-deprecating. But it's funny because the accordion is such a cool instrument.
It is. It is a good. I tell people I have an alarm here, only because I don't want somebody to break in and bring me more accordions. So, but
that's a good.
Yeah, the accordion is is great. I love the accordion. I don't think I would be anywhere without the accordion. I think my life would have been in a different direction. Unfortunately, a downward direction if it wasn't for the accordion and music, but more for the accordion. I think that I'm not downgrading any other instrument, but I think I've noticed that people who play the accordion seem to be different people, like happier people, people who do better for themselves in the world. They're just different mindset. It's a happy instrument. It's as you know, Paul says, wholesome, and it's fun, and it's very rewarding in many ways, but it does bring out something else because of the bellows, the expression. It brings out the expression from the heart versus just banging on keys or whatever. This is your heart. So when you play with expression, and it comes from the body. It doesn't come from anywhere else. But again, I've noticed that, throughout the years, even in the history, that anybody who played the accordion were always happy and made other people happy while playing. So I think that, like I said, thanks to the accordion, I was able to succeed in more ways than one. I mean, I don't know where I would be without it. It's not something, and I'll never forget my wife saying that's when I first got married, as I was sleeping, she felt something. She turned around and I was doing this on my chest while I was sleeping. So, I mean, the accordion is, that's, I have 2 things in my life, the accordion and my daughter. Other than that, nothing else matters, to me, at least. So, yeah, all in a nutshell.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have any recorded stuff that you've done?
I do. Many, many years ago, I did a CD. I did 2 CDs, but again, 25, 30 years ago. Nothing recent. I may do some recordings in the future, but, I'm not sure.
Well, let me know if you want, because I can record you.
Yeah, okay.
One last question.
Yeah.
For someone that needs a starter kit on who to listen to, give me 3 names.
Who to listen to in terms of
Accordion music.
So recordings you're talking about.
Recordings.
Well, I mean, access to vintage recordings like Charlie Magnotta or anybody from the golden age of the accordion era are the people to listen to. Pietro Frosini or Anthony Gallerini, all these guys are really inspiring. Carmen Carrozza, who played strictly classical music, anything on the accordion he played. He played Mendelssohn and Tchaikovsky and Bach and all that stuff. So he was very inspiring in the classical field. Art Van Dam, jazz. So all these older golden age of the accordion vintage recordings are good to have if you can have access to them. And there are CDs out there, obviously, that I put out a CD with Carmen Carrozza's nephew, Joe Chacon, a little less than 20 years ago. and it has all these vintage recordings on it. So I would say the guys that I mentioned are very inspiring, like they've inspired me.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
One more little.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. It's a loud one.
It is loud, Ian.
Yeah, it's great.
This is a gem.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah, no problem.
the.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.